Is your growing business ready to get found on Google? Today I'll show you the exact SEO setup we use at Digi Hotshot to help growth-ready companies rank higher. If you are tired of clunky CMS platforms and want better results, this video is just for you. Hey there, I'm Parth Gaurav from Digi Hotshot, where we help scaling companies build high-converting Webflow websites. Whether you are planning to switch to Webflow or already using Webflow, this guide will help you set up your SEO the right way. And you can use this on your own, or you can use this video as a guide to your agency as well. First, let's talk about what proper SEO setup means in Webflow. As your company grows, you need a strong online presence. Think of SEO settings as your website's ID card for Google. You need three key elements: a clear title that helps you rank, a compelling description that drives clicks, and professional images for when you share your content to social media platforms or anywhere. So these things are called meta title, meta description, and open graph image. I've helped dozens of growing companies fix these basics, and it makes a real difference in their search rankings. Here's why this matters for your growing business. Poor SEO setup means missing out on qualified leads. Bad social sharing previews hurt your brand's credibility. And fixing these issues later gets harder as you scale. You need to fix a lot of pages. Once you have a proper system set up from the beginning, it helps a lot. And these meta title, meta description, and open graph URL are very key to your SEO setup. And in this video, I'm going to just go over the basics that you can do right. I'm not talking about semantic HTML or the structure and everything. It's the SEO setup that you can do it yourself. Let me share a quick story. We helped a VC company fix their Webflow SEO setup a couple of months back. Their organic traffic jumped 60% in 8 weeks. That's real growth that you can measure. And the best part is, once it is set up right, it keeps working while you focus on growing your business. But again, as I said, this is the basic SEO setup that you can do it yourself. You need a proper SEO, optimization in the longer run to help improve the rankings. But this is the base thing that you need to have on your Webflow site. So let's get into the setup, and I'll show you our proven process for both static pages inside Webflow and all the CMS template pages as well. So let's start. So first, open your Webflow project. Right now I am showing you my website's Webflow project. And the first thing that you need to do is, we'll go first page by page. So first, go to your Webflow settings, and we have a lot of pages, we have a lot of draft pages. Just ignore this mess right now, but go to the page settings. That's where all the main SEO setup is. So what you need to make sure is, once you open the page settings inside a Webflow, what you need to do is, you need to set a meta title and meta description. This is a title tag, this is meta description. So what you can do is, you can add a title tag here. It is called meta title, and I would say keep it under 60 characters. That's the best approach that you can have. Then is meta description. That is something that comes up when you search for a company name. This is what comes up below that page. Meta title is this one, meta description is this one. So what you can aim for is, for a description, aim for 155 characters. That is what is visible here. And make sure that it is checked. It is checked by default. And the third thing that I have discussed earlier was open graph image. So meta title is this one, first one, meta description is the second one, and then next is this open graph image. So make sure that you use a strong open graph image for the pages. What you can do is, you can either ask your designer or your design agency to create something that is very compelling to for the open graph image, because this image, this thumbnail kind of thing, when you share this on any social media platform, anywhere, whenever you share this link, the thumbnail that comes up, it is that thumbnail, this open graph image. You need to make sure this is set, and also make sure that by default, let me show you if it is there on some. I'll show you what I'm saying right now. So make sure that these things are checked. These are not checked by default. And same as this for the site search settings. Make sure that same as SEO title tag, same as SEO description tag, same as open graph image URL, this is set. So these are the basic settings that you need to follow when you are working on a page level, on a static page level inside Webflow. And that is the pro tip. Always see that the same as SEO title tag box is checked. Always check it off. It's off default. but missing it can hurt your SEO ranking. So make sure that it is checked, and I'll show you how it is. Let me see if it is there. Okay, yeah, you can see this is our style guide, and we have the title tag or no in this one. So if you scroll down, I think I have checked it by default. I have checked it, but by default it is not checked. So just make sure that these are all checked so that it doesn't hurt your SEO rankings. Then this applies for all the pages, all the static pages, and make sure that whenever you go to a specific page, a specific meta title and meta description is set for that specific page so that Google can rank this properly. And again, if you want to keep the same open graph image URL, you can just add the open graph URL image here, and let me show you how you can do it exactly. So just upload the image that you want to upload as an open graph image in the assets panel. Just click on upload here and then upload this, and once you upload it, it will show up here. Go to the settings and click on this icon. You can copy the URL of that asset and just paste it in this field over here, and you are done. You are good to go. Make sure that you do this for all the pages. Now let's talk about the CMS pages. That's where a lot of times, I have seen clients missing things out and ignoring that. Let me dive in right away on this CMS template pages. So CMS collection template pages are here, and let me show you. I'll show you both the ways how we do it. So for the SEO settings, so you don't need to go to a specific template and add the meta title description for each and every page. You can pull that automatically from your content that is in the CMS. So go to the page settings. So this is our DH Insights. There are two ways basically to do it. One is you can just set the title tag as the name of the blog post and you are good to go. So generally what we follow the template is the name of the blog post. Let's say this is the name. So name of the blog post and this symbol, and then your website's name. So then your not your website's name, the template name, and then your website's name. So let's say on our end what we have done is, let's say it is name, then this symbol, and then it is DH Insights, the category name, and we'll do by. DH Insights is the collection name. So DH Insights by Digi Hotshot. So this is what we follow for the template of the SEO settings for all the template pages. So the name, this is by default, I would say. Name, then the symbol, and then the category name by the site name, the company name. That's what the usual template that we follow. And the meta description, for the meta description, we usually do snippet. But if we talk about specifically to our site, we have a specific meta title and meta description field. So this is the second way that companies do it. So what companies do is, usually the SEO team provides specific meta title and meta description for the blog post. So what we can do is, in the collection template itself, what we can do is, let's say I'm opening this DH Insights template, and I have added two fields here: meta title, plain text field, meta title, and meta description. This is where you can just put the meta title and meta description, and you are good to go. And you can just go to that specific collection settings and just add the title tag here. Add the connect the field. Let me just remove this for now and just show you. I'll click on add field and just click on meta title, and then the symbol. The collection name you need to write it manually. So for this it is DH Insights. I don't know why I'm using this keyboard. So it is corrected. So DH Insights, and then by Digi Hotshot. So that's how we do it. You can follow different templates. Some companies follow something like this or whatever works for you, but we follow something like this. And some companies also do like this kind of template, but it is it doesn't matter honestly. Whatever works for you, whatever suits you, you can do that. Then it is meta like that. It is title tag, meta description, and for the open graph image, what I have done is, what you can do is, we have like 4 or 5 image fields inside that. These are through reference fields, but what usually companies do is set the main thumbnail of that blog post or anything, or case study or anything that you have in the CMS, the main image as the open graph URL image that you can set here. So that's how you can do it. If you want to have a specific open graph image URL for each blog post, again create a new image field in the CMS and connect that field over here for a perfect SEO setup. So that's how you do it for all the SEO setup for all the CMS collection template pages. Then another thing which is again related to SEO, which is I would disregard those changes that I have just done. So there are a lot of, when a site is built, if your agency has built a site, there are a lot of times that we use reference collections just for showing some of the things. So let's say if I talk about our case study template page, we have countries pulling in, as countries have a different collection, and all the countries are pulling in from that collection as a reference field inside a case study template page. So make sure that all those placeholder kind of collection pages that don't have anything, that don't have any data. So let me give you an example of companies template. So we are not using this companies template. We are not using it anywhere on the site. It doesn't have any content. It just acts as a placeholder for as a reference field inside another collection, another mailing collection. So what you need to do is, you need to go to the settings of that specific collection template page and make sure that this is publishing of this collection template page is turned off by default, because otherwise this will show in the search rankings and it can hurt your SEO as well as your client experience. For example, your target audience is looking for your company and this page appears in the Google search results and it doesn't have anything. That will be very weird for your brand as well. Make sure that all the collection template pages that doesn't have any content, make sure that it is turned off. And another thing that you need to make sure is save. Always save what you have done. I didn't make any change on this, but save your work regularly and always test before going live. And again, I'm repeating this, keep template pages that doesn't have anything unpublished and always test before going live and save your work regularly. And here's another bonus tip for you: set up a checklist for your team to follow, and what it will do is, it will keep things consistent as you grow. Keep a specific checklist for each page, for publish of each page. Let's say you are creating a new landing page for a campaign, make sure that you have a SEO setup checklist over here and your team follows it, so that your SEO thing is bang on. The SEO setup is bang on. There you have it, professional SEO setup for your Webflow site. Ready to take your online presence to the next level? At Digi Hotshot, we help growth ready companies like yours get more value from Webflow. Whether you need help with migration to Webflow or optimization of your current Webflow build, check out digihotshot.com to learn more. Hit subscribe for more expert Webflow tips and drop a comment if you have any questions related to SEO or anything related to Webflow. And I'll see you in the next video.